410 East. Dr. Sherry Carter, 410 East.
Have you heard from my beloved tonight?
No, I haven't spoken to Julie since we left Ferncliff this morning. You?
Not a word. Are you still moving ahead as we discussed?
Yeah. I spoke to Darren Leopold, and he's trying to schedule the competency hearing ASAP.
And competency equals trial.
You can't have one without the other.
How do you think the competency hearing folks are going to react when they hear that Julie's been claiming to be baby Christina's mother? I mean, it can't be a big plus for our side.
Underestimating me again, Dr. Ramsey?
Really that good?
You know, challenges are my forte. You should know that by now. Can we have some coffee?
Sure, I'll buy.
Mary? Hi. We've been trying to reach you everywhere. We've left messages everywhere we can think of.
Well, I decided to work an extra shift. Keeps me busy. What? What's the matter? Oh, my God, is it Eve?
No. I don't have bad news. I have incredible news, but I just want to make sure that you brace yourself.
Why? What's happened? Oh. Victor? Oh, my... Victor! Oh, Victor!
Mary. Come on.
Gotcha. Winner and still champion, Neil Canellos.
How do you do that? My thumb's bigger than yours.
All in the reflexes, my man.
Loser challenges winner to a rematch.
Let me discuss it with my player.
What?
Okay. He wants a short breather. Then we're on.
Latest test results for you. Latest Swiss Family Robinson for you.
This is on our summer reading list. How'd you know?
I have my sources. Okay, lucky coincidence, okay?
It looks like a really cool book. And this way I won't be behind when I go back to school.
So, what did the test results say?
His white blood cell count remains unchanged. Nothing better, nothing worse.
How's the bone marrow search going?
Well, there's nothing yet. You know, but it takes time, you know. Something will turn up.
Yeah.
Have you, spoken to Courtney about the two of you having another child to save Neil's life?
No. You raised some tough questions, gave me a lot to think about. I just wish you were with me on this.
Joe, I love Neil. You know that. And I want him well as much as you do. But it's not easy to tell someone you truly care about that you're okay with this having a baby with another woman.
When we discussed this before, I got the feeling if I had a baby with Courtney, you and I were no longer a possibility.
It's not that black and white, Joe. I mean, if you and Courtney bring another child into this world, he or she deserves to have a family.
Well, the baby would be a part of our family.
Will Courtney be a part of our family, too? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to sound that way.
No, it's a complicated situation. We're allowed to react to it.
I'm just worried you're not seeing this for what it could become. A baby torn between two sets of parents.
Lots of families are extended, Karen.
Most of them aren't planned that way.
But that doesn't mean it can't work.
I know your main priority is to help Neil. But another child is another lifelong commitment.
I realize that.
I know you want me to say I'm fine with that. But I can't. Not yet.
I understand. I hope you understand I have to move ahead with this. I don't know how much time Neil has.
I realize time is precious right now.
Every minute of it. The decision can't wait much longer.
We got to the Jasmine Island house. The place was a mess, like it had been broken into. Then we found a file that was all written in code.
We figured it must be Victor's.
And then Victor showed up, just like that. We were just thinking about him, and there he was.
It was so weird.
Well, what did he say? Did he tell you how he got there or whatever happened?
No, he was like he is now, disoriented.
Obviously, he was off his medication.
The only word he said was monk.
Well, I don't understand any of it.
Welcome to the club.
Mac.
Hi.
Hey,
Thanks for coming.
Sure.
Could you put a guard outside Victor's door?
Already did.
I'm going to go talk to Victor's doctor. I'll be right back, okay?
I'm just going to speak to Mac outside so we don't disturb Victor.
Dr. Smith.
He showed up out of nowhere. I have no idea how long he was even at the Jasmine Island house.
Was he hurt?
No, not physically. Confused, yes, rambling. He kept saying, "You're not supposed to remember. You're not supposed to remember." He seemed to think that even I would be in danger if we did.
Well, Kevin, I wouldn't take that too lightly.
When Victor's suffering from his porphyria, it's hard to discern what's real and what isn't. But he did seem to confirm that Eve was kidnapped and that we both lost a period of time. So I agree with you. The threat is real.
Look, I've got a guard at the lighthouse. All right, if there's anything else you need, you let me know.
It'll be the first I call.
Okay.
Hi, Dr. Collins, Commissioner. Ah, let's see. Psychiatrist, the law, patient, criminal, or both?
We're just good friends.
I see. Hey, pretty interesting how Greg Cooper confessed, huh?
Mistake would be a better word.
You know, Julie has suffered enough because of him. And I think it's time poor Charles learned the truth. Julie Devlin is innocent. So, have a pleasant evening, gentlemen.
Greg Cooper confesses to all murders. You buy that headline?
I don't trust Cooper, this confession, or Dr. Rachel Locke.
Something about her.
Whatever it is, I have a feeling it's not good for poor Charles.
And it's not good for Julie Devlin.
Dr. Rodriguez, 2715 East. Dr. Wilson Rodriguez, 2715 East.
Hey, there's the doctor I've been covering for. How many days has it been now?
Hi, Chris.
You know, I can't wait for payback.
Don't hold your breath, huh?
Heard Victor was admitted.
That's right.
When?
Earlier tonight.
Okay, you're being way too vague. I mean, I want all the juicy details. And don't hold out on your buddy Chris. How did Victor escape death? I mean, what's the big mystery?
Well, actually, there is no big mystery. Victor went off his medication. He got lost, ended up on Jasmine Island, and Kevin and I found him.
That's it? No dish?
Sorry.
No, come on. You can't hold out on your martini buddy here. Something's wrong.
You know what, Chris? I am just really tired.
The witty repartee stinks. There's no thrust, jabs, parries, nothing. I mean, what's going on?
Okay, that's it. Lay off, okay?
Well, that's a little better.
So, I hear that Greg Cooper is claiming that he committed the general homicide murders. And I also hear that confession came after your visits. Do I smell a rat?
The only rat you should smell is Cooper for making Julie believe she did all those things.
Come on, you don't really believe she's innocent?
Absolutely. And with any luck, this is just the first step of getting Julie out of Ferncliff and back here to Port Charles.
You really believe that Greg Cooper, not Julie, committed those murders?
He admitted it. To me and to Dr. Locke. He said he got Julie to do some terrible things, but she never killed anyone. He committed all the murders.
Wait a minute. So what do you mean, Chris? You think that he put on a Julie mask every time he escaped from Concord to go kill someone? Come on. What about Frank being shot in the leg? Or was that Cooper in another Julie disguise?
It'll all come out in the trial.
Chris, I am worried about you. And I'm worried about Julie being released and her sucking you into another one of her schemes.
You know, I know it's hard for you to believe, but I truly think Julie is innocent.
Please tell me you don't mean that.
The details of how Cooper did it haven't come out yet. But like it or not, Julie will probably go to trial. And with Cooper's testimony, she'll be set free.
God, I hope you're wrong.
Come on. Doesn't change your promise to be my best man at the wedding.
No, I'll still be your best man at the wedding. But if the minister comes out and says, is there any reason why this couple should not be joined in holy matrimony? I'm pulling out a laundry list.
Don't ever do anything like this again. Come into my life, make me the happiest woman in the world, and then just disappear. You are so precious to me. Oh, Victor, I missed you so much. And now we have to make you well.
Dr. Curtis, 5517. Dr. Fritz Curtis, 5517.
Kevin told me. I had to come and see for myself.
My prayers have been answered.
Let's go out in the hall for a minute, Mom.
I'll be right back.
Dr. Morager to ICU. Dr. Randy Morager to ICU.
Mom, what's going on?
Victor's back. That's what's going on.
You know what I mean. First you tell me Victor left you. Then you say he had a terminal illness, went away and died. Now he's here at GH alive?
Well, I can't tell you the whole story. You'll just have to trust me.
I do. It's Victor I'm not so sure about.
Victor is and always has been the most wonderful, caring, considerate man. I'm going back to him.
Thank you for all you've done for him.
Courtney, I didn't realize you were there.
Well, I don't like leaving him for very long.
I know how much you love him and how worried you are for him.
Well, you care about him, too. I know we've had our differences, but when it comes to Neil, you've always been wonderful. So I guess this is my way of saying, I was out of line yesterday.
Well, you were upset.
Joe convinced me that you wouldn't have made that mistake. That somebody else must have messed up Neil's chart. And I think in my heart, I always knew that.
I always loved Neil. I always have.
I know.
He fought so hard when he was sick last time. It was inspirational.
Mm-hmm. He's a fighter. No doubt about that.
You know, sometimes I think he's healed me more than I've healed him.
Dr. Long, are you free?
I could be.
I wonder if we could have a word about Julie Devlin.
You know, I would really welcome your expertise. In fact, I was hoping that we could work on this together. You being her former therapist and all, you must have some valuable insight on her character.
Great. I thought we could start with my conviction that Julie is exactly where she belongs and should stay there.
Julie Devlin is innocent.
That remains to be proven.
It will be.
You know, Doctor, I've spent a little more time with Julie than you have. And I was here when each and every murder was committed. I know Julie's history. I've heard her confession. And the murder stopped the minute Julie was captured.
The murder stopped because Greg Cooper wanted everyone to believe that Julie committed them. But it was him.
Even if Julie were innocent, she isn't stable enough to be released.
Ah, don't you think you might just be a little too biased to make that judgment?
Why would I be?
Because the murders were based on your book. Maybe you want Julie to be guilty of those murders because a new trial would be too painful for you.
I'm sorry, Doctor. You're a little off with that diagnosis.
Well, I'm not too sure about that.
Why are you so intent on seeing Julie free?
Because I don't think it's right that she should rot in a mental institution for crimes she didn't commit.
But you may be releasing a dangerous woman into society.
Oh, but Dr. Collins, that has yet to be proven. Excuse me.
When the entire town seeks revenge, we've got to make that witch pay.
I can't wait to see Dorian lose every last thing she has.
Dorian's gonna pay for killing Megan.
It's payback time.
I just want Dorian to suffer. People pay for their sins.
Who are you? Why are you doing this to me?
The Haunting of Dorian. One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
Our hearts were soothed by the never-failing comfort of childlike confiding prayer, and the horror of our situation seemed less overwhelming.
Then they make it back to the island, and the whole family survives through all this stuff. Because they stick together and never give up.
Hey, have you read this before?
No, saw the movie.
Oh, I should have known better. They sound like a pretty cool family, huh?
Kind of like when you and Dad were stranded on that island in Greece. You made it back because you're so determined.
Mm-hmm. Why, you can't keep us scamming down.
Can't keep us down.
Nope, you can't.
Excuse me, guys. Yankee game starts in 3 minutes. You want to watch?
Sure.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Okay, I got to check on one last patient, and then I can come here and hang out in the bleachers, all right?
Karen, want to watch with us?
Oh, I wish I could have tons of work, but I'll drop in every chance I get to get score updates.
Okay.
Okay.
So where were we?
Joe, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I know I implied that it was impossible for you to do it all. Have another child with Courtney and a future with me. But maybe I was wrong. I keep saying I'm going to try to work on having faith in you and in myself. It's time to make good on my word.
Okay, what do you say?
There's a little boy in there I love like he was my own. I just want you to know I'm okay with you doing whatever you need to save him.
You know, I was willing to do this alone. But now that you're with me, I feel like anything's possible. And not just for Neil, for us, too. That is a fantastic gift, Karen. It's one that I'm not sure I can ever thank you for.
You just did.
I have some information.
About Julie?
There's only one person who heard her say that she was Christina's mother. A guard that's been giving her trouble before.
You think he'll keep his mouth shut?
I know he will.
How can you be so certain?
I had him temporarily suspended for the way he was treating Julie. Only he wasn't so smart. Now he's spreading malicious lies, saying that
Julie is claiming to be Christina's mother.
Great.
Well, I had no choice, so I took care of it.
Another suspension?
I just got off the phone with Ferncliffe's director. I told them the situation. Guard's been fired.
Nice work. How did Julie ever get along without you?
You know, I was wondering that myself.
Well, call me crazy, but I think Chris actually believes Julie is innocent.
I'm afraid Dr. Locke feels the same way.
What, is crazy rubbing off on both of them?
Looks that way.
So not only do we have to worry about pieces of our memory being erased and someone trying to harm us, but we have to worry about Julie Devlin coming back to work at General Hospital with a scalpel in her hand.
Tonight, Regis Philbin hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the biggest primetime quiz show ever, ABC Tonight. You could be going to Super Soap Weekend. Visit abc.com, part of the Go Network.